Just after 4 o'clock in the east, 1 in the west, and 3:05 here in the central time zone, where we are watching a few severe thunderstorms in progress right now across our region. You see these many counties here shaded in this yellow shading. That's indicative of a severe thunderstorm watch that's in progress until 8 p.m. And most folks watching right now are probably in the greater Bruton area and Century, but this includes counties to our west, the severe thunderstorm watch that is in effect. We do have a few warnings on the board, and we want to go ahead and talk about those. In fact, one warning down in Pensacola has actually just been canceled. This is a cell that's right on top of the Pensacola metro area that had the potential moments ago to produce large hail, and we had a severe thunderstorm warning right in through here on top of the Pensacola metro. But as you can see, that orange polygon has been canceled, so no more warning for the southern part of Escambia County, Florida. Let's back out of here and show you exactly what's going on across the region. We note that we do have severe thunderstorm warnings in progress over here in Coffee and Dale County. That's just to the southeast of Enterprise, and also storms just to the north of Daleville over in the Wiregrass region. But look at all these storms here. We actually had this complex of storms move through southeastern Mississippi as a very powerful thunderstorm that dropped hail that was about the size of golf balls back here in the southeastern part of Mississippi in Greene, and also just north of George County, Mississippi, back there in Perry County. And right now, these storms are under severe limits right now. We'll go ahead and zoom in so you can get some idea of what we're dealing with here. This dark line is Interstate 65, and you can see all of these colors here on our base reflectivity product indicating very heavy rain and possibly even some small hail in progress in the northern part of Baldwin County. You've got Bruton on the far right side of your screen with some intermittent rain there, heavy rain just to the west and also just to the east of town. But right now in the city of Bruton, just some light to moderate rain. Understand, heavy rain likely in the hours ahead, and also we're going to be watching the potential for a few strong storms that have the capability of producing large hail. So this is what we're watching as of now. Again, these storms have pushed in here from the west. They're moving off to the east, producing lots of lightning. In fact, let's go ahead and zoom in on some of these areas just so you can get some idea of where we're talking about. The strongest storms in the state of Alabama right now are over in the Wiregrass. That's where we have those severe thunderstorm warnings. But again, this is northern Baldwin and the western part of Escambia County, Alabama. Very heavy rain. This is Interstate 65. Perhaps you're traveling south on US Highway 31 right now, say from Bruton down to Atmore. I know many local schools have sporting events, softball, and that kind of thing. And let's go to Escambia County, Alabama. You can see that we don't have much rain right now in progress in the core of the county, but back here in Atmore, very heavy rain, and I'll be very surprised if any of the sporting events across the county happen today, just because we've got very heavy rain moving in from the west. Again, no severe thunderstorm warnings in our part of the world, specifically in southwest Alabama or northwest Florida as of 3:09 p.m., but we do still have this severe thunderstorm watch in progress. Again, the watch includes Choctaw, Clark, Washington, Mobile, Baldwin, and Escambia County down in Florida, and this is in effect until 8 p.m. So what we're going to be watching over the next several hours is the potential for a few strong to severe storms. In fact, take me over to our graphic system, if you will, just so we can show the folks at home the enhanced risk area. And if you'll take down the banner as well, basically what you've got going on here is the convective outlook. And this is issued by the guys at Storm Prediction Center out in Norman, Oklahoma. And again, let's go back to the graphics product. There we go. And basically you've got this severe weather risk basically from Linden over to Haneyville, over to Union Springs, and points south here in the state of Alabama. This dark green is indicative of the marginal risk zone, but you note, as we posted on Facebook about 3 hours ago, you have much of the southern side of Alabama and the interior of northwest Florida included in this slight risk area, and that's your level 2 slight risk zone. And then back here in Washington and Mobile counties, you've got this orange shading indicating the areas that have the greatest probability of seeing severe storms today. And in fact, we've already had a few severe thunderstorm warnings back in this area. Again, large hail going to be the main risk. Let's zoom in on the area again. If you are in Chatham, Monroeville, Evergreen, Bruton, Flomaton, Atmore, Walnut Hill, Molino, Bay Minette, Stockton, also Stapleton, Loxley, Daphne, Milton, also Fidelis, Crestview, Andalusia. All those areas are in this slight risk zone, and that's the area across our region that has the greatest chance of seeing severe storms. Again, here's your enhanced risk back here: Fruitdale, also Wilmer, Chastain, Chrysler, Malcolm included in the enhanced risk area, but it really doesn't matter in terms of that designation because the severe weather risk includes all those areas that I just called out. This is valid for tomorrow. We actually have another severe weather risk in basically the same areas. Now, the SPC has included Southwest Alabama and Northwest Florida in this marginal risk zone, but understand, same type risk for your Friday. We could have a few storms with large hail, and if we have severe thunderstorm warnings, which I wouldn't be surprised over the next few hours if we do, we've been through this. This is not new territory for us. You know what to do. You move inside, away from windows and doors, and the cars, of course, should be under the carport or in a garage, strictly because the risk today is primarily going to be from large hail. If we have a tornado-warned storm in Southwest Alabama or Northwest Florida, we will be right here at RZWeather.com live on our YouTube channel to bring you the very latest. We also have this fantastic audio tool, Mixler, where if you don't have enough data or you're on the fringe there of a cell phone tower and can't watch the video, you can also go to RZ.com/audio to hear our feed there. Again, no active tornado warnings right now in Southwest Alabama or Northwest Florida, but the severe weather threat, primarily focusing on large hail, continues over the next several hours. So your large hail threat today, very high. Damaging wind threat, low to medium, and the tornado risk today is very low. So that's certainly some good news. Again, this is your main area of concern in this yellow slight risk area on our convective outlook issued by SPC. Those are the areas we'll be watching tomorrow. If you're not already on our Red Zone Weather text, I encourage you to get on that. All you have to do is text the word updates to 51660 from your cell phone's messaging app to get our important updates sent straight to your cell phone. And obviously find us on social media as well. I posted on Facebook about an hour ago. I don't post all our warnings on Facebook strictly because they are notorious for filtering out many of my posts and many other page owners across the site. So Twitter is the way to go. We post all the information on Twitter at RZ Weather is the handle. If you'll take me back to the radar, again, we did have severe thunderstorm warnings at the top of the hour just before 3 p.m., but as of this very moment, these storms are below severe limits. You do see Pike and the western fringes of Barber County over in the Wiregrass region. They are under a significant weather advisory, so we do have some thunderstorms here, and also this severe thunderstorm warning over here just to the northwest of the greater Dothan area continues for the next few minutes due to a storm potentially producing large hail. Let's zoom in on these storms in the western end of Escambia County. We also know we've got a thunderstorm in progress just to the northeast of Grove Hill there. This is, but we'll be watching that to see if it intensifies. More Uri exit, which is where Wind Creek Casino and Hotel sit, things are in effect. Certainly some good news. These severe thunderstorm warnings have been canceled for now. That could change, and we could have more as the hours progress. If we have tornado warnings, we will be right here with you at RZWeather.com on the live video and audio stream. But again, no warnings are in effect for now. So what we're going to do, we're going to end the live stream for now. We will continue to post all the time on Twitter about what's going on around Southwest Alabama and Northwest Florida. Again, very heavy rain entering the greater Atmore area from the west, moving off to the east. I know we've got a lot of folks interested in that region just because of sporting events and that sort of thing, and also lots of folks watching us from down here. And so very heavy rain, but no warnings right now. For now, we're going to end the live stream again. Follow us on Twitter at RZ Weather for all the warnings as they are issued from the National Weather Service. I'm Spinks Megginson saying goodbye for now.